Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about something different than makeup. I wanted to talk about why I've been gone for almost 2 months from my social media, from YouTube, from Instagram. I didn't want to do it like in a short reel on Instagram or on stories because I think it's very important topic to talk about and to show people that you can talk about it. You can say to the world, you don't have to, hide yourself with anything. So the reason why I was gone, it's because I have bipolar disorder, and I have quite long depressive episode. While I had my depressive episode, it's not like I wasn't feeling, I wasn't feeling wow, but I lose interest in anything that is my passion, that I'm interested in. I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't even put makeup, and even if I put my makeup on, it was just like foundation to cover my acne. My pimples. They are not acne pimples. Just so you know, my diagnosis changed. So it was a hard time. I was sleeping a lot. I was rolling between I'm okay to survive this, but it's really hard I want to end my life. So first, let's talk about my story and my diagnosis, because as I said, I'm bipolar, so I have mixed episodes. So there are mania episodes and there are depression episodes. First depression episode I get when I was 14 years old. And it was really long depressive episode. Until my postpartum, it was the longest depression episode I had in my life. I had depression for a few months. I don't remember exactly now how many. I think it was 4 or 5 months. And it was tough because I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know what's happening with me. When mania came in, it was really scary because I was talking with my friends, acting like stupid. Like you would see me then and you would say, oh, she's just young crazy girl, but I had really bad problem for real. And I was sitting down sometimes, I remember it in my school at the corridor, and I was thinking, who am I now? Like, why am I not acting like myself? Why I am someone different now? I am not myself. I'm someone who have different character, different behaviors, talk different, act different. So the depression was even worse then, and when the depression was coming, I had only thoughts about ending my life, and the only relief I had was autoaggression, because I knew brain chemistry. I was interested in psychology for a long time, and I knew that if I'm gonna hurt myself and my body gonna feel the pain, it's gonna relieve adrenaline, and adrenaline can help me with my mood. So I was doing it. I left myself scars. So nothing fun, nothing nice, but I haven't seen any solution then, any other solution. I didn't, my brain wanted me to die, but I, myself inside, I didn't want it. I wanted to live, I wanted to be happy. So I was doing everything what I could and what I knew then to help myself survive this. And it was going like that for a few years more. When I was 17, I got into psychiatrist for the first time, and I was diagnosed with bipolar, which I knew I have, because like I said, I was interested in psychology, in brain chemistry and all that stuff. So I knew it's probably bipolar. When I got into psychiatrist, I get one medicine, I get second one medicine, third medicine, and maximum I was taking 4 medicines at once, every single day. And none of those medicine was really working, you know. And I had a lot of side effects. I was sleeping a lot. I didn't have feelings, I didn't have emotions. I still had depression episodes, so it wasn't helping a lot. But my life also was really bad. I wasn't happy in my life. It was kind of complicated. So I was saying to myself, okay, once I'm gonna be happy, once I'm gonna sort my life out, it's gonna be all fine, you know, it's just my life that is wrong. I just have depression because I have bad life. It wasn't exactly true, you know. I didn't do anything to change my life until I moved to UK, and then it was bad again. Once it started to be better, when I met my partner, my future husband, I was in this euphoria of, you know, finding finally someone who you are happy with and who understands you, who fights for you. And I still was getting depression. I still was getting episodes when I was just sitting in a house with a bottle of wine and crying with no freaking reason. So the medicines, they were working. I mean, they were kind of working because I didn't have mania episodes, but they made my depression worse. It was the side effect, I think. So then I get pregnant. So I needed to ditch every single medicine I was taking. And it was the hardest part, I think, because I get anxiety. I get my depression and mania episodes were really high up. Hormones weren't doing well for me. Atopic dermatitis started. And after my labor, I get depression episode that was really, really long. 1 year, I think. After the depression episodes, of course, I was on medicine for depression. And after it started to, you know, be better and better, manic episodes came back. And I needed to get some stabilization with stabilizers again. Now I'm on a part where me and my doctor, we are searching the medicine that gonna be good for me, because I get again on the medicines that I was before, and again I get depression and I was sleeping so much. Actually the part 2 months I think that I was gone, you know, the 2 months of depression was because of these medicines. that I am not on now. Now I am on nothing, so I have mania, and you know, you cannot see that I have mania because I'm still a little bit stressed when I'm filming, so you won't see it, but I have. I sleep today 4 hours. I wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm still on my feet. I cannot imagine that because normally I sleep 9 hours, but it is how it is. So the next thing I will tell you, because we end up my story, and now I want to tell you how it feels for me. So for me, depression episode is like typical depression. I'm losing interest in everything that that I had interest in once before the depression. I'm sleeping a lot. I have really low mood. I have problem with feelings, with, you know, feel good things, even love or you know, normal happiness. I cannot imagine that my life is happy. It is, but it's hard for me to even think about it. My only emotions are the bad emotions, so I am angry, I am sad, I am those two are like the main things that I feel in my depression episodes. I'm getting angry really quickly on really, like, you know, small things. I'm feeling dizzy. I feel my head is like you just wake up, you know, and I feel that all day. You know that feeling when you're a little bit dizzy and you don't know where you are, and you standing up and you punching the wall with your hand because your body don't understand that there's wall in there. So this is how I feel on my depressive episode. All day. Sometimes I also get a bit like anxiety, and I hear voices in my head that tells me what to do. Usually they just telling everyone around me want to hurt me, or everyone around me don't like me and they hate me and they gonna leave soon because they have enough of me, or that, you know, my life is so bad I cannot stick with myself anymore and I cannot live like that anymore. So those are main things on my depression. The worst thing is actually for me, because many things after so many years, it has been 5 years since I was diagnosed, it have been 10 years since my first episode. So all the other things are for me quickly manageable, you know. I can cut out from myself and try to, you know, look at myself from the outside and just like be different person for this time, and it's saving my life. As weird as it sounds, it's saving my life. But the worst thing is that I don't want to do anything then. I cannot, you know, do something, sit down, watch a movie. I cannot focus on anything, even if it's movie that I love. I love this movie or series. I love the series, but I can't watch it because I'm losing my attention really quickly. So this is the worst thing. And even if I want to do anything of my passions, like, you know, paint something, write a story, I cannot do it because I'm sitting down and I just don't want to do it. Like, I feel I'm gonna puke sooner than I'm gonna do it. With my mania, I actually missed my mania, but everyone with bipolar, even if they experience, I think everyone, okay, I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but I think most of the people I know, when they have depression, they miss mania so much, even if they know it's bad, even if they know that during the mania weird things happens to you, you want it back. Because you have a lot of energy, you can do everything you want, even more. And mania for me is never sleeping enough. Never. Not in one day with mania I slept at least 7 hours. Mania for me is spending a lot of money even if I don't have them. My brain don't think about something like boundaries. There's no boundaries. There's nothing I can't do. I can do everything. If I want to spend £1,000, even if I don't have them, I will do it because there's no boundaries. There's nothing I cannot do. My brain just didn't think of consequences. I usually have weird situations like I cannot feel the pain. Those are maybe a little bit auto-destructive, but not in a way I want to do something to myself, but in a way I had a situation once where I realized that I don't feel the pain. So I punched my head into the wall a few times and I didn't feel this pain. It's really good that I distracted myself with something, like, you know, somebody came in and I was like, oh my god, somebody's here, oh wow, cool, so we need to do something quick. And I forget about it because when the maniac episode end, this day actually, it was like the peak, the worst day, and it started to be lower and lower into the hypomaniac and then into the normal stable way. My head was in such a pain. You can jump from the window. I had that before when I was younger. I wanted to jump out from the window because I thought I can fly. I thought I hear people's mind. When I was in the bus, I was so excited about it. I know I looked weird. I looked high as hell. So it's also for me shaking the hands. Your hands are shaking. You're sweating and you feel like your heart beating fast, even if it's really not beating faster, or sometimes it's just a little bit different. And it's almost like you get something, you know, some speed or something, and you're now on a high dose and you feel very powerful, but you feel this weird thing that you are on this speed, you are speed up, and this is not nice feeling, not in a nice way, you know. There's also hypomania, where I'm getting a little bit more energetic and all that stuff, you know, but it's not that much as mania. So it's not coming with thoughts in your head or with some sort of hallucination or delusions, you know. It's just more energy, but usually for me it's showing that mania will come in a few days. So it's for me like, oh, get prepared, mania is coming. Save some money because you're gonna spend a lot. It was always like that. Now, if you get the whole truth from me, of course there's some things that I didn't tell you because we cannot ever tell all the truth to everyone, you know, like I'm saying it now to everyone, even people who are not followers or you, like you are my crew. Everyone now can see it, so I'm not gonna tell every single detail, but why is it so important to talk about your mental health? I see there is stigma around mental health, and it's always been that you are crazy, that this is something you should not talk about, don't tell anyone. But of course, there are some people that they have a flu and they saying don't tell anyone. But if you would have a flu, it would have a, I don't know, if you would be diabetic, if you would be diabetic, you would be ashamed of it. If you would have, I don't know, every other physical sickness, you would be ashamed of it. You would whisper it around. Oh, she have flu, you know. No, nobody do that. So why we do that with mental health? It's killing people, because they thought if they're gonna go to the psychiatrist and get diagnosed, it's gonna finish their life, because they need to be ashamed for the rest of their lives. Or even if they will get out from the mental health disorder, they're gonna have this episode in their life that they cannot talk about to other people, maybe only to the people they trust, really. And I think it's killing us inside, the stress, the stuff around mental health disorder, that it's not really there. It wouldn't be if the society wouldn't think about mental health like that, like you are crazy because you have depression, or no, you are crazy because you have anxiety, this is more the thing, or you are weak because you have depression, you just cannot deal with your problems, you know, people have wars, people don't have homes, and you have depression because what? Because you don't like your job. No, you can get depression from many reasons, and usually this is like you don't like your job and you're feeling bad in it, and this is just like, you know, one layer. But usually mental health issues have so many layers, and usually start in the childhood. So you could have perfect life now, but you had problems in your childhood, and because of that you're getting anxiety now. You know, it's not working that simple, and we should speak up. Everyone who have mental health issues should tell about it, talk about it. And if somebody told you, people have worse problems than you, just say to him, okay, bye. That's it. Just ignore it, because people are gonna talk, but we need to open up. We need to talk about it. We need to, you know, show to society that there's many people who have problems, almost all of us. And this is not something bad or weird, or this is not because we are weak. This is because we are humans, and this is how our brain works. My battery is going down, so thank you for being here and listening to this, and see you soon, because I have a lot of content to do. And thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. I'm just not gonna add anything else. This is the video like that. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.